Okay, let's play the Sicilian. Ahmed El Zamalkawi. So anyway, I'm going to go for the classical variation here. Okay, and he plays with bishop to c4. So let's attack the e-pawn, see how he wants to defend it. Then here, he never played d5, or d4 rather, to open up the center. Anyway, let's bring my knight out. That seems like a logical development. Okay, so we've just transposed into a classical Sicilian where he's played bishop to c4, the Fischer-Sozin attack. So main idea here is to blunt the attack. The main move here is to blunt the attack with e6. And then have to defend the knight there because if he trades, then the bishop takes with check and picks up the rook in the corner. Plus it loses a pawn. But in this case, that trade just gave me an extra pawn here in the center, so that's why I took back with the pawn. He went back to defend his e-pawn. So I think I will leave my pawns back like this for a while. It's tempting to play d5, but it doesn't come with any tempo. He's got this e-pawn well defended, and he might push that e-pawn forward, which could be annoying. So I want to have a ready response for pawn to e5 if I play d5. And one thing I could do is play e5 myself and then d5. But let's get castle before I undertake any action in the center. And then now e5. Just going to put his bishop here. Go d5 first, and if he pushes the pawn forward, then it's blunting his bishop on b2. Of course, he could then switch plans. So say I play d5, he plays e5. Where does the knight go? Knight has to go back to e8. Then I could come out to c7. And maybe over here. You know, it's not that great. Not that great. How about well, let's put a rook on the c file. Maybe just push that c pawn forward and leave the center fixed and just try and open things up here a little bit. Maybe bishop to c6 is an idea too, once I've got that square available. Pile up on his e-pawn, which is under defended at the moment. Yeah, so he defended it. So now I can play with d5. If he takes, I'll take back with the pawn. And if he pushes, the knight has the d7 square, and that puts some pressure on that pawn because I can keep pushing the d-pawn forward and cut off its defense from the bishop on b2. Okay, so I guess he's going to pause to think at this point. Played a lot of kind of automatic moves. I don't think they were best, but I don't think anything horrible has gone wrong for white either. Okay, so he decided to take. That's probably a good choice. So he might be intending to, he could consider sacking the exchange here on e7 in some cases, but I guess as long as I can take back with the queen. Okay, so he comes in with the knight. That's maybe an idea here. So let's, I can't do that. Yeah, so that's a good move. So let's block his bishop then. That's what I need to do. Anyway, I can't move my knight because his bishop and knight are coordinating on g7 there. I don't want to give that pawn up. So, and my bishop has no good moves here, so I'm just going to have to block his bishop out so that I can attack his knight at some point. And here I can defend the bishop. And if he doesn't take it right away, I'm going to drop the bishop back to f8, which is be good defense along this diagonal, defending that g7 pawn. And so this can't be right, what white has done here, although he still does have that annoying knight on knight on f5, and always has to be wary. So I want to kick that away. Let's go ahead and do that now. I see, he's going to play knight to h. He's going to play knight to h3 if I do that. h6. Okay, how about if I lift my queen up? Yeah, this is a move that comes with tempo. I'm threatening mate on g2, threatening mate on g2, and starting to get some pressure on the knight. Bishop to d7 is my next idea, to really threaten to trade that knight off or chase it away. So he brought the queen in, which defends against the mate. And also, let's see, is he threatening my knight? Not yet. I mean, he's threatening the check, I guess. My queen's defended, so the check doesn't actually lose material. But the knight's not defended. The knight is not defended. The g7 pawn is defended. Okay, so if I play knight to e4 to shut out the bishop, removes one defender from the knight, and he plays the check, I can move my king to h8, I think. I can take here a check, but it's guarded by the queen, or if he trades queens, it's guarded by the bishop. I don't know, maybe there's something here. Say he gives a check first, and I play king h8, and then he takes there. So he's doing it in a different order. Yeah, so he might end up winning the f7 pawn at the end of all this. See, knight h6 check, king h8, trade queens, trade rooks, and then play knight takes f7. That'd be a nice tactic. So he trades rooks first. Maybe this works out the same. Yeah, leaves the f7 pawn undefended. Right. And that's forced. And that's forced. But is there anything more here, or has he just won a pawn? Can't do much about it. So if he goes back again, it's a draw, the threefold repetition. Yeah, there's just no way around it. So anyway, even though it's a draw, I think I will upload this. I want to see where I went wrong, and check out that opening as well. I think maybe I should have gotten something a little better out of the opening, but well, we'll see what the computer and the opening book think. And I will see you guys later. Bye.